Hey guys, this is your girl Erna. This is my first podcast that I'm doing. Because my podcast is all about anything that come to my mind. If today I feel like talking about life, I'm gonna talk about life. Today I want to talk about people in general. I'm gonna talk about people in general. It's how I feel. Today I'm talking about your true identity. America, you remember when you was a young kid, when you was a child growing up, did you care what you wear? Did you care how do you look? Your parents just dress you up and put a bunch of powder on your neck and put your little tiny clothes on and say, go to school or take you to the store. Sometimes they just take you to the park. You didn't care about anything. But when you got older, you become insecure. You feel like, I don't think I'm beautiful. I think I'm fat. I think I'm ugly. No, you're not. All that thoughts and the image that you created is untrue. Take it out of your mind. Believe me, I'm going to tell you guys something. God created us perfect in his own image. Not just the image that we want, it's the image that God think we deserve and what he think is beautiful to him. When you in middle school, some girls start having boobs. You're like, oh my God, my best friend, she's having boobs. And all the boys are looking at her. Yes, the boys are looking at the physical appearance of her. And she's getting a lot of attention. But you're not getting a lot of attention. That doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. You're still beautiful. Beauty is within. Beauty is not in the physical appearance. Understand that, young girls and young men. Someone might be beautiful from the outside, but they might be ugly in the inside. They may seem like a nice person in the outside. They may be a horrible human being in the inside. And they're fighting with their own demon. Only way for them to feel better about themselves is to put a facade, is to pretend to be someone else. Your true identity is the way God created you. Don't change yourself for anyone. That's your true identity. Love the body that you're in. That's your true identity. Your laughter is beautiful. Your eyes are beautiful. Your nose are beautiful. They might be big, they might be small, they might be crooked. They may look like a little tiny snake, but who cares? It's your nose. It's your body. You may have the biggest booty. You may have the smallest one. You may have the flattest butt. But understand that it's still beautiful in the eyes of God. And don't worry what people think of you. Don't worry how people perceive and sees you. If someone doesn't like you for who you are, it's okay. Understand that the world wasn't made for everyone to like you. And the world wasn't made for everyone to be your friend. The world was made for you to think that you're special, for you to believe that you are somebody, for you to believe that you have a purpose. Put that in your mind. If someone say, "Oh, I don't love you. You unlovable." Look at them and ask them, what is it to love about them that make you unlovable? Because only person that should say that is God. No one can say you unlovable because God loves every one of his children. When someone tell you you are unlovable, you know what you should tell them? Well, I don't care. God love for me is forever. Let them know. God say, I am love. I am forever love. If someone ever tell you they don't like you, tell them, I don't care. God is forever loving me. Let them know that. Some of you think, when you like, let's go back again. I said, when you were a baby, young, you have scar, you have, you know, little thing about you that make you different. Some people have freckles. I think freckles is beautiful. Some people have little scars on the face. I think scars are beautiful. Some people have scars, like in the shoulder. I think that's beautiful too. Some people have scars on the leg. I still think that's beautiful. Think of them as a uniqueness. Don't think them as a negative on your body. Don't think your laughter, the way you look, your image is a negative. Don't change who you are. If when you change who you are, who would know your true identity? Who would know who is, let's say, for example, if your name is Ashley, how would they know this is Ashley? If you say, well, I don't like myself. So if you don't like yourself, who's going to love you? You think getting a boyfriend, you think this friend's going to like you when you don't love yourself? No, they're going to love what you show them. That's what they're going to love. But the true you, your true identity, your true soul, no, they're not going to love that. Because once you actually put that out and show them your true identity, they're like, I don't want to know that one. Because they don't know that person. They know the person that you portray to be. That's the person that they know. And that's not something you want to let people know. Because don't be somebody else. Be you from the beginning. Be you as your mother and your fathers know you. If you think that, if you have scarred inside your heart, well, when I say scarred inside your heart, it's the pain, the hurt, the way you're thinking about yourself. Just ask God to heal you. Just ask God to help you to love this person. Sometimes, young people, look in a mirror every morning when you get up. Tell yourself what is so beautiful about you. First thing you should have done when you get up, say thank you to God. Second thing you should do is say, I love myself. Third thing you should do is look in a mirror and say, I am fabulous. If you believe you are fabulous, you will be fabulous. You don't need no one to love you because you have yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to get to know yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, you become weak. When you become weak, understand that the world will eat you up. Don't become so weak, thinking that you need someone to validate you. No, 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 no. Only person that could validate you is you and God. God is the only person to validate you. And God already created you strong enough. So basically, He doesn't need to validate you. So you should get up in the morning, be the strongest person you are, be the strongest woman you are, be the strongest man that you know that you can be. Don't be, transparent. Don't be. If you feel hurt inside and you see there's nowhere to go, just say, God, I recognize that I am a sinner. But you said I am forgiven. Can you please forgive me? Because I'm your child. You're my father. You're my mother. Forgive me. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to accept you for you. Some of you been abandoned sometime, and then some of you feel like, some of you been adopted, abandoned, and then you feel like your parents, your mother, your father don't love you. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. It's not that they don't love you. It's just that they don't love themselves. Always remember that the world could abandon you, but God will adopt you if you just let God inside your heart. That's all you have to do. Because God already adopted you in advance into his family. So that's the reason why Jesus Christ died for you. Sometimes if you feel broken, just say, God, make me whole. That's it. Make me whole. If you feel like sometimes you've been rejected, say, God, say, you know what? I don't care because I am God. God say I am his. If somebody rejected you, don't get mad, don't get upset with them. Forgive them. Love them. Because God say you are his. That's only person you need to recognize you. Not your mother, not your father, not your brother, not your sister, only God. Whenever you are alone, after it, you've been with your friend, you get home, or you've been doing drugs, whatever. I don't know, because I don't do drugs. So whenever you feel alone, you feel like you have nobody. Always remember, young people, God is always with you. When no one is with you, God is always with you. So therefore, do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Because God is with you wherever you go. Remember that. God is with you wherever you go. When you step a foot out of the house, and God knows your thoughts. When you feel hopeless, some people in the street, they feel like, oh, I'm hopeless. Don't ever think you're hopeless. Because God says, with him, you are hopeful. You're not hopeless, you are hopeful. You know, hopeful, that's what God said. You are hopeful. And he knows the plan that he has made for you. So all you have to do is ask God to help you with everything that you're going through. If you think like you are purposeless in this world, trust me, you are not purposeless. God says you was created with a purpose. Remember, God created you with a purpose. So therefore, you can never be purposeless. Just ask God for your purpose in life. And sometimes, the kids telling me, you know what? I feel like a failure. No matter what you're going through, young kids, everything in life is a chapter. This is the reason why my organization called MC God New Chapter. Your life, it's a movie. Don't ever think the actors on TV, they created movie. They're creating fictitious. Well, what the? Oh, I forgot what the. I forgot. Oh my God, I can't remember that word. But forget it. Okay. See, the thing is that they're playing a part, and they become that part because they played so well. See, they are hiding the true identity because they know how to play a part. But your movie is real. It's the truth. It's a real life story. So don't ever think whatever you go through, let's say you go to jail, let's say you know what, something happened, somebody make false accusation against you, and then life just take you into a different path. One day you was here, the next moment life take you to 150 angle. Remember, you like, oh my God, I'm a failure. This happened to me. No, just always remember, in God's eyes, you are victorious. Remember that. When in God's eyes, you are victorious. You're not a failure. And understand also, children, everything you go through in life is a lesson. It's the best thing you could ever go through. God is trying to teach you something others don't wish they have. Some people have money, can even go through the things some of you went through. Some of them wish they could go through the same obstacle that you're currently going through right now. Don't ever think someone is better than you, has the best thing in life. See, yeah, somebody may have all the money in the world. They may have everything in this world, but one thing that they might be missing is love and God. But if God allow you to go through so much, trust me, I'm gonna tell you the secret. It's because He love you. That's why you're going through the stuff that you're going through. If you feel like you are lost in this world, all you have to do, look up in the sky and say, Lord, give me direction. That's all you have to do. If anything, it doesn't seem right to you in your life, and you feel like, oh my God, there's no turning back, just take a step back, sit in your car, or find somewhere and say, Lord, give me direction. And close your eyes. Imagine God is there. And trust me, in 10, 15 minutes before that, He'll give you direction. He'll help you. And also remember that when you were born, because the thing is, because of Adam and Eve, what happened? See, that's the reason why, now God did not made us to worry about anything and to be anxious, to have any anxiety about anything. God wanted you to be peace filled. That's what God wanted you to be. God wanted you to be peace filled. He wants you to have no worry. And that's what Jesus said. God says, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Just ask God every day for your daily bread. Ask God for what you want. Ask God for your purpose. Ask God for your desire. God knows you. He created you. He knows every hair of your hair, every numbers of hairs in your hair. He knows what you're thinking. He knows your thoughts. He knows your pain. He knows what you've been through. Don't think God doesn't know what you're going through. He knows. If you feel like you're unhappy, look deep down inside your heart. Pinch yourself. If it's hurt, so that's mean you're alive. You're not dead. So that should give you a reason to be alive. Understand that some people here today are gone tomorrow. If God gives you one more day to be on this earth, you better be joyful. If God gives you another day to smell the flower, don't say, oh, I wish I had money. Don't ever say. You see, your mouth, your tongue is a powerful thing. Whatever you say with your mouth, believe me, that can destroy you. It could hurt you. It could hurt you. It could bring you joy, or it could bring you sorrow, whichever you want. Your mouth, whatever you speak out, is your destiny. Don't say anything out of like your parents always say, or your grandma always say. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Don't say anything at all. If you feel unhappy, find some joy in your life. Put something positive. Don't put anything negative. Don't listen to anything negative that's going to make you do anything out of life. If you feel like you hurt, if you go to school, young kids, and somebody make fun of you, and then you feel so much hurt, pray for them, forgive them. Understand that. See, when they act up, when they actually making fun of you or say something about you, they're not actually say something about you. They are saying something about themselves. They're trying to tell you, hey buddy, I am hurt. But they don't know how to say it. They feel like if they make fun of you and other kids laugh at you, it's gonna make them feel better. Trust me, it doesn't make them feel better. They still feel the pain. They still feel the pain. If they chose you to make fun of, be happy they chose you because Jesus love you. So that's mean Jesus have something very special for you. They're not making fun of you. They're not mocking you. They're mocking God. So don't worry about them. You let them know whatever you do to me, it's going to come back right at you. However you hurt me, somebody going to hurt your kids the same way. Because you know what they say? The Bible said, whatever you do upon someone else, your generation pay for it. So don't do anything to anybody. Treat people kindly. Understand that you are a soul. That person is a soul. They may be a bad soul, but don't worry about that. You could change them, make them a better soul. Find out why do they act a certain way. Don't cause pain back. If this is something to you, don't reply back. Just walk away. And then find out why do they act that way? Why are they doing this? Once you figured out why, and then let them know. Go to them and say, you know what? I understand what you're going through. If you ever need somebody to talk to, if you ever need a friend, you could always come to me. This is my number. Trust me, that person would respect you. And believe me, they will be your long lasting friend. And I'll bet you that's the friend that's not going to hurt you. The other one that pretend to be your friend might, but that person will always remember when they were falling on the pit, you actually picked them up. You did not judge. Everybody is judged, but you did not judge. Whenever you feel afraid, just say, because God says that you are powerful, you are loved, and you have a sound mind. Whenever you are afraid, just tell yourself, I am powerful, I am loved by God, and I have a sound mind because God gave me that sound mind. Keep telling yourself that. That's all you have to do. If someone say you nothing special, just smile. Just say I am. If somebody say, you nothing special, like I said, just smile and say, you know what, I am fearfully, wonderfully made. If somebody say that to you, say, I am fearfully and wonderfully made by my Father in heaven. That's all you have to say. Once you said that and walk away, that person will think and say, what does that person mean? They say, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. They're going to think and say, oh my God, he's so crazy. I'm tired of him. Because don't ever come to them with pain or hurt. Come to them with positiveness. Anytime someone hurts you, always come back with a positive. If somebody, sometimes a mother would tell a father or a mother would tell a child, you are worthless. And that actually hurt your feeling. That would hurt my feeling too. Oh, a friend might say, it's somebody you don't even know, in school might say, you are worthless. Or teacher might say, you are worthless. Just look at them. Well, just say, Jesus died for me. That's mean I'm worth it. When someone say you are worthless, just say whatever. Jesus died for me, so therefore I'm worth. You know. I'm worth it. You are worth it. Just tell them that. Say, I am worth it. If somebody say you are worthless, say, I am worth it because Jesus died for me. Don't ever, ever let anybody, children, young girls, young men, don't ever let anyone thinking that you weak. Only give positive response. Do not give anybody any negative response. Even though I'm telling you this, sometimes I do give negative response, but I'm learning every day to give positive response because God wants us to, kill them with kindness. We are worth it in this world. No one is worthless to God. Even the person that say you are worthless, they're also worth it also. We because God is because they can't because the thing is that sometimes people hurt themselves. They feel like if they hurt someone else, it's okay. And young kids, even if somebody says something about you, don't hold angers inside for anyone. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because they want you to do something. So you could cause harm to others and cause harm to yourself. So basically, when I say harm to yourself, is go to jail, be locked up for a long time, and then you know what they're gonna do? Aha! Oh, they might be dead, and the family is gonna cry, not knowing that the kids was a horrible human being. And understand that not everything is not your fault. Nothing is your fault. Everything happened according to God. Don't ever say, God, why me? This happened to me. Everybody think it's my fault. No one believe me. Children, no one has to believe you. As long as you believe yourself and God has a video of it, the world don't have to see it, but at least God saw it. God sees everything. Don't fight this battle. Don't ever try to fight a battle yourself. Let God fight your battle. Your true identity is to be true to yourself. It's to love yourself. It's to show respect toward others. The way Jesus would show respect to you. The way you would want somebody to love and be kind to you. That's your true identity. And your yes should be yes. Your yes should not be a no. Because I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to talk about the next time I come here. I don't want to tell you tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm doing something else. But I told you, whatever comes to my mind, that's what we're going to talk about. When you see others, smile, say good morning, be kind. If somebody open a door for you, say thank you, please. Ask the person how they're doing. Because understand that we are one blood. We one brother, one sister, one family. There's nothing different about any of us. Whatever someone is going through, you can go through it. If God spare your life not to go through something, say thank you. Well, guys, I think I'm done. That's all the message that I have for today. God love you, and I love you. Always remember, whenever you're in trouble, look in the sky and ask God for direction. He will always, always send the angels to help you. Signing off, NC God, www.ncgod.org. That's the website. Or you could go to www.ncshop.org where you could buy stuff. Because what we're trying to do, I'm trying to build a home for all the homeless people in America. That's my dream. That's my goal. That's my destiny. Find your destiny. See you later.